That was really high. How are you? I am so excited to come back to doing fashion hacks videos. I got some really good small little things that we like never thought about that actually can change your life and just make you feel better and just better. It's better. Is the comfy heels. So I don't know about you, but with heels that has kind of a pointy nose, especially when they're new ones and I have to break them in, my toes get so smooshed up and it's really uncomfortable. Also, I have a really long second finger, which makes it weird. Anyways, I'm not gonna make it into a food video. That's not how I roll. This is not the channel for that, sorry. But I have a hack to make it more comfortable. All you need is, obviously your heels, toes, and Scotch tape. All you need to do is take the Scotch tape or body tape, and then what you're doing is you're taping your second and third toe together to create a more narrow shape. Will give you more room and then it will feel way more comfortable. So wrap your toes. Okay, this one is so simple. I feel a little foolish for not even realizing ever before, but how many of us getting ready in the morning, feel good, put your deodorant on, then put your outfit on, and you look yourself in the mirror and all of a sudden you see deodorant stains all over your shirt. So something I used to do all the time is I would take water, or I'm embarrassed to admit, but and just rub it off, hoping that the water or my spit, oh my god, why am I saying this, will actually help to take the stain off, but it never does. And then I have to change. It's never like a good look. Something that happened, we were shooting in the studio, I had those deodorant stains, and all I did was taking another fabric and just rubbing it against each other. The deodorant stains go away. Mind-blowing. Do you know how many tears and anxiety and lots of sweat that I could have saved myself if I knew that all you had to do is rub it with another fabric? Next hack is to all my ladies out there that are struggling with finding boots that fit or shoes that fit. So first I want to say a huge thank you for Valeria for sponsoring this portion of the video. I personally have always struggled with finding boots that will look good on this area. They're very small and thin, and I always feel like the boots that I get are always really wide unless they're laced. But sometimes I don't want a lace look. Something that Vivea is offering is really cool, and it's basically sock shoes. So you have a fabric, the boots are made out of this fabric to ensure that it fits you just right, literally like a sock. Sock boots is all the rage. Something that I'm also really impressed with is the fact that most of them are made from recycled bottles, which I think is so cool, that we can take things that will pollute the environment and make them into fashion. Yes. For a pair of flats, they actually use 6 plastic bottles to create this, which is really cool. They actually have a bunch of different styles, depends on what it is that you're looking for. But if you work on your feet all day and you just want something that will be comfortable and fit your foot like a glove, this is such a great option. Beside the fact that you get an eco-friendly, environmental and sustainable option for your shoes, they're also an amazing quality. I have to say that the elasticity and just like the firmness is great. So I grabbed this like combat boot that I already tried on with like a tracksuit, and it's so cool. I also really like the color. This will work really well with most of my wardrobe. And this little black bootie that I find to be really chic. I love that the nose is square and not pointy, which give it a little more of wiggle room when it comes to seasonality and style and what it is that you're wearing. Also love this heel. So if you are interested and wanna check out the brand, highly recommend. They have a free worldwide shipping, and you can also use my code Valeria for 10% off your order. Let me know how it goes. I'm so excited for you guys to try this, and this might change the game for you. Just putting it out there. Next one is taming your flyaways. This is something that surprisingly I get asked about a lot, and I know that there are so many different ways to tame your flyaways, but honestly something that always works for me is taking my brow gel and just putting all these little schwunzes away. Especially the baby hair, it's so tiny, it's really hard to control them, and I find that the brow gel is literally for that specific reason. So I'm just changing positions from here to here. I usually use it a lot when I do my slick bun, and that is my go-to, no fail, always works and holds throughout the day. This hack I shared on my Instagram, and a lot of you guys just like lost your mind how easy it is. Some of you already know that, but I need to share it more with the world, and it's ironing in a pinch. So I don't know about you, but I have a lot of structured clothing. What happens a lot of the time is when I get ready, I throw my outfit on and then it creases, and I already put it on, which I don't want to take it off and then start this whole thing with the ironing board and the iron and all that jazz. So something that I love to do is actually using my straightener to iron any of small areas, if it's cuffs, if it's hems, if it's collars. This honestly solves the problem so quickly, and I love it. Just something to keep in mind. If you have a settings on your straightener, I would recommend to keep it on a low heat for any fabrics like silk and fabrics that are a little more sensitive and fragile, so keep that in mind. Next one is the art of tucking. I did a full video on it, but I found another way that is really great for anyone who struggles with creating those crop sweater looks on top of your silk slips or like dresses. So besides the tucking it into a bra, which has been done before, or putting a belt and then putting the sweater over, which I also showed, this is another way to actually layer when it's cold outside, but also create a much cleaner and more firm hold on the sweater. So all you need to do is you take your slip dress and you put a sports bra on top of it. I like to use like a top bra, something that usually they're very tight and very fitted, and then I'll put the sweater on top and tuck the sweater under the sports bra, and there you have it. You can kind of determine the length that you want, and then it also is not going to move anywhere because the sports bra just like smushes it in. Next hack is pairing a pattern. Now, I know that with patterns, it's so tricky, and a lot of us, you really have to kind of have an eye and understanding of what can go with what, but best and easiest way to elevate any basics or elevate any outfit or create a little bit more of like really fresh look. So something that I like to do is taking a pattern dress or skirt and looking at the colors on it. This specific dress has browns, it has pinks, it has yellows, it has kind of taupey colors. I start looking at what kind of other item I can add to it to create a little bit more of depth to the outfit. So I had with me this blazer that comes kind of from the same family of colors, and it can also be found in the pattern, and that's honestly my no-fail trick for anyone who's even like a beginner when it comes to style and patterning and things like that. So this is a great example of just creating a more of an evening look, super easy, and you're not gonna look like a train wreck. Promise. The next one is Effortless Style. This one is a no-brainer whatsoever, and the reason why I actually even started with a jewelry line. I think that jewelry has such powers to completely transform your outfit. If you're wearing sweatpants, if you're wearing jeans and a t-shirt, if you're wearing a dress, if you're wearing anything, you want to make a dress look evening-y, you want to make a t-shirt and jeans look like a night out look. There are so many ways to get jewelry to really upgrade your look. Even for this one, I paired some of my layup pieces. I did ear parties and then also layering jewelry and chains and doing rings. So the easiest way to upgrade your look and look chic and effortless is with okay, this is something that I've learned from a stylist, and I think that it's genius. Again, such a small little thing that we do without even noticing. Something that I used to do is I would just hang my button down on the hanger and put it in the closet. And what happens when you take it out, the collar loses its shapes, and then you have to iron it and you have to try to make it like pop and have that like crisp look to it. The easiest way to actually keep the structure and not ruin the shape of the shirt is to button the first button on the top. Button the top of it, and it will help to not only keep the shirt on the hanger, but also to make sure that it has that structure that we always want for our button downs. Also a great tip to tell your partner if they're wearing button downs or things like that for work, the easiest way to keep it looking good and lasting longer. I hope you enjoyed the hacks. Let me know which one blew your mind and which ones you already do. And if you have any new ones that I don't know about, please share. I live for these things. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you next time.